Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today, have you guys had any project just like this that just won't cut through with your machine, and you're wondering how do you correct this based on like settings or something going on with your machine in general? Well, I'm going to show you that, and better yet, I'm going to show you a project that if you're cutting through and it just barely doesn't pop out of there and you're having issues with like splintering, those types of things, how to save this project as an end result so you end up getting a nice clean cut just like this here. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get a closer look at these two projects, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright you guys, so here are two examples that I'm going to use to show you what you can do with your laser in case it's not cutting all the way through. As you can see, this is just an example of something that I messed up with my F1 laser when I first got it, because I didn't know what I was doing, and this was a first test here, and it ended up catching the side of the laser here. But let's just say it went perfectly. I'm going to show you guys different things that you can do to correct this. First off, you want to make sure all of your laser lenses are clean. So make sure your lenses are clean on your laser engravers, no matter what laser engraver you have. Those are going to be super important. Same thing with your mirrors and fans on your laser. Make sure you clean the mirrors and the fans on your laser as well. Once you know that the actual laser itself is clean and everything's good to go, then it will most likely come down to settings. So in this case, I probably left this on score, but meant to set it on cut. That's the first thing you want to do, is make sure you have it set on a more powerful level to actually cut it out versus scoring. But if you do set it on cut and it's still not cutting all the way through, all you got to do is either increase the power or decrease the speed, and that will slow the laser down and allow it to cut deeper in those areas as it travels slower. And then last but not least, let's say you maxed out your power and you don't feel comfortable going any slower because you're getting flames with your cuts here, then you can go multiple passes. So you can do 2 or 3 times around with that cut, as many as you need, as long as it doesn't start fire. That's what you want to do. Those are the main settings here. But let's say that you did cut everything out and it looks great like this. It looks like this will just fall out, and in this case, this one will. But let's say it doesn't fall out of there, and it's hanging on by just a few like threads where it's kind of like splintering like this with my fingers. It would do that with the wood, and you can either pop it out while it's flat, and that would risk the chance of it blowing out the back side. But what you can do is flip this over, and like I said, this is just an example, but let's say that wasn't popping out here. You can use like an orbital sander, or you can even hand sand this little cut right here until all of those little fibers, those little particles kind of separate, and then you can't see it anymore, and it's just a straight cut. That will make that area a little bit thinner, but then it should just fall right out like that, and you'll be good to go. I'll go ahead and throw up a clip if I can get it back from my YouTube channel that I've done previously on this, to show you how you can save your wood if it doesn't all the way cut through. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found some use out of this. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below.